Ralph here from Woodcademy. As I make this video, it's getting on toward Christmas and we're all doing little gift things in the shop. And I decided to try making a couple of these cheese slicers. Woodcraft had the kit on sale. Their large version is on sale. I think the small one is as well, half off. So I bought a couple just to have some fun with it. Normally, that might not have become content on the show here. However, while the instructions are very good and easy to follow, and really it's just making a little cutting board, right? Nothing major here. The one thing is that on the large board here, the hole that you need to drill for the hoop or the harp that holds the wire needs to be 3 3/4 inch deep. And that's beyond the reach of many standard type drill bits. It's a 1/4 inch hole. And most of those drill bits are going to only measure 3 3/4, maybe 4 inches overall. So getting that drill done can be a challenge. I've come up with a solution, so follow along with the build here and I'll show you an easy way, even with a shorter bit, you can make this project. So let's get started. As I said before, this is pretty much a straight, small cutting board build. Join up some stock, rip it to width, glue it back up so it looks nice, and move on. Once the board's glued together and cleaned up, the hole for the harp needs to be drilled. If you have a bit long enough, this is easy, but most of us don't. The bit I'm using here was overall just 4 inches, so I had to drill most of the hole with the bit properly secured in the drill, then reset it with just the very end clamped into the chuck. And even then, I just barely was able to do it. Now, if you don't have a 1/4 inch bit that's at least 4 inches long, it doesn't mean you can't use this kit. I've come up with a way that you can. The secret here is to make your cheese board up of different parts that can be drilled. So here, I've got an 1.5 inch wide piece. My drill bit can easily go all the way through that. Then I can clamp that to the field or the body of my board, use the drill bit to start the hole. That's going to actually guide me into the body. And I'm going to drill as deep as I can into the body and then take that off and finish the hole to the proper depth to reach my 3 3/4. So now, these two should go together. And this piece should slide right between them. Oh, look at that. There's my cheese slicer right there. And now we're just gluing up a cutting board. The ends go onto the field, and the outside strips cap everything else. A simple kerf is cut in each of the boards 3 inches in from the end. This is for the wire. The kerf needs to be a little bit deeper than the hole you drilled, so the wire can go over the harp. Then it's just to ease the edges, sand everything nice and smooth, and apply a good oil finish. To assemble the slicer, put the harp through the hole and catch the wire loop with it as it goes past the kerf. The handle hooks over the other end of the harp, then is rotated to compress the harp, putting tension on the wire. Then adjust the position of the harp within the body until the wire falls cleanly into the kerf. The final step is to secure the handle to the harp using the provided screw. And there you have it, a fun little project that's a great gift for the holidays. And along the way, you learned a technique for getting deeper holes out of your drill bits than you otherwise might.